In the heart of ancient Mexico, a colossal city once stood. Its pyramids dwarfed those of later empires. Its urban plan, a marvel of precision. Yet, its builders remain a mystery. No kings are carved into its stones. No conquests proudly proclaimed. Only silence. A profound, enduring silence that cloaks a civilization far more advanced, far more influential, than we often acknowledge. Teotihuacan. The city that quietly shaped an entire world, then vanished into the mists of time, leaving only riddles. What name did its original inhabitants use? We do not know. Teotihuacan is an Aztec designation, given centuries after its fall. It means the place where the gods were born, or the place where one becomes a god. A powerful, almost reverent name bestowed upon ruins by a people who themselves recognized the sheer majesty and perhaps the divine origins of this desolate metropolis. It speaks to an enduring spiritual power, a place imbued with an otherworldly presence, long after its creators had departed. Imagine a city of nearly 200,000 souls at its zenith. Larger than most European capitals of its time. Yet, its leaders are lost to history. There are no grand tombs of monarchs, no steely boasting of dynastic lines. Who organized this immense society? How did they command such monumental efforts without a visible ruling elite? This absence of individual glorification hints at a profound difference, a communal spirit perhaps, that defies our modern understanding of power and governance. At its core stands the Pyramid of the Sun. A monumental structure, one of the largest in the world. Built without the use of metal tools or the wheel. Its sheer volume is staggering. Beneath it, a cave system, perhaps a sacred birthplace, connects to the pyramid's heart. Was this a cosmic mountain, a place of emergence? Its alignment, not to the cardinal points, but to the setting sun on specific significant dates, suggests a profound understanding of astronomy. Complementing the Sun Pyramid is the Pyramid of the Moon, standing proudly at the northern end of the main axis. Though smaller, it is no less significant. Built in multiple phases, each layer reveals deeper secrets. Sacrificial victims, often foreigners, interred with precious offerings of jade and obsidian, suggest a complex ritual life. What cosmic events did these structures honor? What esoteric knowledge did their precise construction encode? The desert winds whisper only partial answers. Connecting these two colossal pyramids is the Avenue of the Dead. A grand, wide thoroughfare stretching over 2 miles. Lined with smaller platforms and temples, it was the city's ceremonial backbone. Was it truly a procession route for the departed, as its Aztec name suggests? Or a symbolic path for the living, connecting sacred mountains and cosmic forces? Its precise orientation and the disciplined uniformity of its surrounding structures speak of an unparalleled urban vision. Beyond the grand avenues and pyramids, Teotihuacan was a city of true urban sophistication. A meticulously gridded layout, unlike any other of its time. An intricate drainage system managed water, a precursor to modern infrastructure. Its multi-story apartment compounds housed thousands, suggesting a communal living arrangement, a shared civic identity. This wasn't just a ceremonial center, it was a living, breathing metropolis, engineered with remarkable precision and foresight. What fueled this massive urban engine? One crucial resource was obsidian. Teotihuacan controlled vast deposits of this volcanic glass, essential for tools, weapons, and ceremonial blades. Its workshops churned out goods distributed across Mesoamerica. This control wasn't just economic, it was strategic. Mastery over obsidian gave Teotihuacan immense power, a hidden influence that resonated across hundreds of miles. The sharp edge of its commerce cut deep into the fabric of other societies. Evidence of Teotihuacan's reach is found far from the Central Valley. Its pottery, architectural styles, and religious iconography appear in distant Maya cities like Tikal and Kaminaljuyu. Was this influence cultural? Economic? Or did it signify a more direct political or military presence? the exact nature remains debated. But the undeniable footprint of Teotihuacan, imprinted on disparate cultures, demonstrates a silent, pervasive shaping of a civilization, without visible conquest. The lack of grand monuments to individual rulers is striking. Instead, vast apartment complexes hint at a more collective identity. Perhaps a city governed by councils, by merit, or by religious authority rather than dynastic succession. A society where the individual was subsumed into the greater civic good, where prestige came from contribution, not birthright. Could such a collective model have sustained a metropolis of this scale for centuries? A profound social experiment. The Pyramid of the Feathered Serpent, known as Quetzalcoatl to the Aztecs, is another cornerstone. Adorned with magnificent stone carvings of serpent heads and a mysterious deity with goggle eyes, possibly the storm god Tlaloc. What rituals unfolded here? The discovery of hundreds of sacrificial victims, warriors, women, children, buried beneath and around it, points to a terrifying spiritual fervor. What promises did these offerings seek to fulfill? While monumental inscriptions are scarce, the city's walls tell vibrant stories. Teotihuacan's murals, rich in color and symbolism, depict elaborate rituals, deities, and stylized plants and animals. They offer glimpses into a sophisticated worldview, a cosmology. Yet, they remain largely enigmatic. No texts clarify their narratives, no Rosetta Stone unlocks their full meaning. They are whispers from the past, beautifully rendered, but guarded in their secrets. Then, around 550 AD, something catastrophic occurred. Not a gradual decline, but a dramatic, violent end. Evidence of deliberate burning and destruction is widespread, particularly along the Avenue of the Dead and its monumental structures. Was it invasion? Internal revolt? Or a desperate act born of famine and despair? The silence of its builders on this crucial event only deepens the puzzle. A once thriving heart suddenly ceased to beat. Environmental factors likely played a role. Long periods of drought, coupled with extensive deforestation for construction and agriculture, would have strained resources. A vast population dependent on rain-fed farming would be vulnerable. Did the gods turn their backs? Or did human ingenuity simply reach its limits against the forces of nature? The land itself, overstressed, might have turned against its silent masters, contributing to an irreversible decline. Some evidence suggests internal strife. The destruction might have been an act of the city's own populace, perhaps a desperate uprising against a failing elite, or deep social divisions finally erupting. Skeletal remains show signs of malnutrition and violence. Did the collective spirit, once its strength, fracture under pressure? The meticulous order of the city, once its pride, may have become its prison, leading to an implosion from within. Could outside forces have played a part? Nomadic groups, drawn by the city's wealth and weakened state, might have raided or invaded. While direct evidence of a conquering army is elusive, the timing coincides with migrations and shifts in power across Mesoamerica. Did Teotihuacan, so powerful in its quiet influence, ultimately fall prey to the very forces it helped to shape, its borders porous to new, more aggressive cultures? The city wasn't just destroyed, it was abandoned. Its inhabitants, or at least a significant portion, simply left. Where did they go? Why did they not record their calamity? The collective memory, once so potent in its construction, seems to have collectively erased its downfall. Did the survivors integrate into other societies, carrying fragments of their knowledge, their science, their quiet wisdom, to new homes, unknowingly continuing their shaping influence? Centuries later, the Aztecs arrived, finding Teotihuacan in ruins. They revered it, believing it to be the birthplace of their gods and the origin point of cosmic order. They walked its silent avenues, performed rituals, and drew inspiration from its monumental scale. Even in decay, Teotihuacan exerted a profound influence, shaping the spiritual landscape of a new empire. A city that quietly shaped its own destroyers. So, the fundamental questions remain. Who were these silent architects? How did they maintain such order and achieve such scientific precision without the overt symbols of power? What profound philosophy guided their collective existence? And what catastrophic series of events led to their dramatic, enigmatic departure? Teotihuacan stands as a testament to human ingenuity and a stark reminder of civilization's fragility, a grand narrative with missing chapters. Teotihuacan. A city without a name for its people, without a recorded king, without a written history of its rise or fall. Yet, its shadow stretched across Mesoamerica for centuries. Its science, its urbanism, its unique societal structure, quietly, subtly, molded the civilizations that followed. It teaches us that influence isn't always loud or boastful. Sometimes, the most profound impact comes from the most enigmatic sources, from a silent city whose legacy continues to echo, a testament to an unseen hand that shaped a world.